Hi there, Capricorns. Thanks for joining me for the August 2017, there's your first card, readings. Lots going on. It's a two double eclipse. We're having a full moon eclipse and then a new moon eclipse as well. So a lot is going on here. This wants to come out. Oh, this is soulmate card. We get these cards out. I'm going to tell you guys a few things too. We need 3 more cards for Capricorn. 2017 August. And there it is. Okay, things I want to tell you. Yeah, it is eclipse season. And I am going to be offering a reading just based on eclipses, specific to you. Because, yeah, you may be Capricorn rising or sun, but you have other planets. So this is what it basically will look like, but I'll be doing it as a live video, and I'll, talk through your chart, the first eclipse, the second eclipse, and I'll psychically do a reading of how it applies to your chart. The other thing is, this month on Vimeo On Demand, I love readings. There's lots of love. It's specific, focused on love. I'm using the good old Rider-Waite deck on that. If you're interested in that or that, you can find the link above in the eye in the sky or below the video to take you to my website. You can find all that stuff, books, decks. This is, by the way, the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, my own creation, and we'll be pulling a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, which is also my own creation. One last thing I want to tell you about is Twitter. I'm putting some mini readings on Twitter. It's basically like a summary of this. So if you don't have time to catch the whole reading, you can look at it on Twitter. Okay, here we go. First card out was the Hangman. The Hangman is pausing. He's reflecting. He is not really doing anything right this minute. Sometimes the best action is no action. That can be a thing too, especially during eclipse season when everything's amiss, everything's changing. In general, the first eclipse is the full moon eclipse on the 7th, and that's when we're releasing. And then there'll be a new moon eclipse on the 21st, and that's going to be the initiating of the new thing. So we're clearing away on the 7th, and we're bringing in the new. This is for everybody. You're not being really directly affected, but you don't know. The rest of your chart could be. That's why it could be beneficial to get the eclipse reading. But as far as just Capricorn Sun, there's nothing. Neither of the eclipses are in the sign of Capricorn. Let's just put it that way. But you have other planets, and there's other things going on. This is a little bit. This is funny because it's got you're waiting, and then there's somebody showing up. Whoever you're waiting for is showing up. The Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords could be an air sign, like Aquarius, a Gemini, or Libra, male or female. But also that first eclipse is an air sign. It is in Aquarius. And that would be the August 7th eclipse. So there could be somebody could be showing up there around that time. It looks like it's somebody from your past. Because you have the Two of Cups, it's a soulmate. Now soulmates come in all shapes and sizes. Your soulmate is not always your lover. And then we have the Six of Cups. So this is what tells me it's somebody from your past. It looks like it could be a happy reunion, whether it's a love thing or not. If you really are into wanting to know just about love, go ahead and check out the Vimeo. But whether it's love or not, it looks like it could be a happy reunion. The funny thing is you're in the reverse position. This is you. This is the Earth sign person. This is you, the Capricorn. You're the one who's in the reverse position. You're the one who is not open to this. Actually, it seems as if it might be a good thing to be open to, that you could be open to, that you might get benefit from. These are all some nice cards here. These two are. There was a betrayal in the past, for sure, and the Fool in Reverse is talking about that. You don't want to make the same mistake twice. Well, you don't want to make the same mistake twice, that's sure, but that's for sure. But the only other person besides you, this is you, and then the only other court card, the only other person in this spread is the Knight of Swords, and he's in the upright. He or she is in the upright position. So, they're coming forth in a good way. They're not if there's concern, or you're feeling apprehensive or concerned or not trusting this person, that may not be the, you might not be reading the situation right. You might be putting, I feel like a lot of you are putting stuff on this person that's not true. So whether it's like you do know them from the past and it's like, oh, not them again. I know. Okay, I already know what this is going to be about. They're going to screw me over and blah, 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 da, 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 da. Or are you bringing baggage from your past? Is this just another relationship showing up that would be new, but you're the one that's bringing this past baggage in? You feel like you'd be betrayed. You feel like it's there's an apprehension and caution on your part. You feel very cautious and apprehensive about going forward with this. And really, the cards aren't indicating that that's justified in any way, that there's anything that you have to worry about, really. You do have the Six of Rods. So this is victory, triumph. This is you coming out on top. You, being the victor. To the victor goes the spoils. You getting, this is a card of great respect. So this is a stark contrast here, because here's this card of great respect, and then here's this other card of disrespect, and they're hand in hand. This card lines up with him in a very favorable way. Justice is down here at the bottom. This guy could be, sometimes the swords people are like lawyers, a judge. Sometimes they are involved in the legal system. So it could actually be somebody in the legal, like a lawyer. Like a lawyer's coming up with some good news for you. If that's the case, if you're involved in a legal matter, and the lawyer's saying, hey, I got some good news, they're willing to settle for 60, like 60% or 60,000 or 60 million, who knows, $60, whatever. There's a chance, and you might be saying, no, that's not enough. I want to, you might be not being willing to take the deal. This is saying, take the deal. If you're like not trying to take the deal, then it's like, no, you need to take the deal. This is the best you're going to do at this time, all right? This is the best you're going to do at this time. You got to, trust is a big thing here. You got to have some trust. You can't bring this past into the new situation, because it's a different. There's an element of the past connected, or you're making that connection somehow. You're making that assumption or that connection, but it's different too. It's different in a really good way. It's okay to go ahead and trust. It's safe to trust, okay? It's safe to trust. It's safe to go forward. Eclipses bring about changes in situations, people, circumstances. Sometimes people do change. It's not always, you can't always count on that, but there are times when some people really do change, okay? Let's go ahead and pull this the card from the Animal Totem deck, the Beast Mistress Animal Totem deck. Again, if this is a love reading, there's your card B, and you want to get some more insight just focused on love, then definitely check out that Vimeo on demand, lots of love reading. Okay, your card is the B. Fertility, abundance, creativity, propagation, strong connections to home and family. Some of this is your family. I'm sure of it. Some of this is like your siblings or childhood friends or connected to your family. Accomplishing tasks in a timely manner. Tasting the sweet nectar of life. Yeah, don't be such a... because these two cards here are very positive, very sweet. That's also positive. But this is that sweet nectar, that really, sweet, that sweetness. This really does have that sweet vibe, don't be so stubborn, or don't have preconceived notions, Release these preconceived notions that you may have about the situation. Release those preconceived notions about everything, I'm going to write that down, because that's what I think this is the bigger message, preconceived notions. Release the preconceived notions, because I feel like you kind of got it wrong. You might kind of have it wrong, whether it's just like, well, I'm only going to settle for this much in this court case because that's what I'm going to get. Or I know they're an asshole and I'm never talking to them again. Release your preconceived notions. Be a little bit more flexible. Be a little bit more open. Justice will be done, whether it's a legal matter or whether it's karmatic justice having to do with relationships or something like that. If it's relationship oriented, whether lover or not, And these love readings are cool because you get 2 readings in one. You get kind of, it's a twofer. Not 2 different readings on the page, but there's 2 readings within the Lots of Love reading. Okay, so then there's karmic relationships of all shapes and sizes, you know, and there has been, you know, the karmic debt has been paid. You don't have to be in suffering or the victim or whatever else you might think. The other thing I wanted to mention about Capricorns too, that was the other thing, talking about karma and suffering. Saturn, your ruler, has been direct for a long time. Retrograding for a long time. Saturn is going direct, and that's going to be happening on the 25th, just a couple days after that second eclipse there. So things that have been stalled or, you know, holding up or, you know, feeling that you can't move forward because the ruling planet of Saturn has been direct, retrograde. When Saturn goes direct, often that's going to, like, things could really start moving forward for you, especially towards the end of the month, okay? All right, so check out everything I have to offer. Check out my website. I've got the Vimeo readings. I've got the eclipse, and other readings are available too. I've got the books, the decks, the artwork. There's just all sorts of stuff. So I really do appreciate your support because I don't know if, you know, that's what keeps me doing these readings, these free video readings every month, is your support. You know, that's what I appreciate it so much. And by you buying my wares and donating and doing different things, then I'm able to keep doing the readings. So remember that you're love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of August and a great eclipse, and I'll speak to you soon.